Hi, I'm Patty Wagner, Curator of Education at the History Museum at the Castle. We're out here at Riverside Cemetery to talk about our summer programming that's happening in July and August. We have a couple different kinds of tours. Every single stone in the cemetery has a different story, and what we're going to be doing is investigating some of those stories.
The Civil War Stories Tour is a great opportunity for people to learn about Appleton soldiers who fought in the Civil War. Matter of fact, this year represents the 150th anniversary of the start of the Civil War. At the time of the Civil War in 1861, Wisconsin was a western state. We were way far away, far removed from the battlefronts of the Civil War. But most people don't realize that Appleton soldiers were well represented in almost every military theater in the Civil War. We're going to spend a little bit of time during our tour to focus on just some of these soldiers, some of these men who fought, who they were, and what became of them. We're also going to learn a little bit about the story of Appleton and Outagamie County's bloodiest day in its military history. And our tour will also culminate here at the George D. Eggleston GAR plot. We're going to learn a little bit about what the GAR was and how Appleton remembered its Civil War soldiers at the time of the plot's dedication. One of Appleton's Civil War soldiers, a man by the name of Jerome Watrous, who later became editor of a Milwaukee newspaper, wrote an article several years after the war in which he remembered his time in service with his fellow Appleton comrades. He wrote, "What a fine group of men they were. Will we forget? Will Appleton forget?" Join us this summer as we remember this fine group of men.
The Civil War program will be running July 22nd, 23rd, Friday evening, July 22nd, it'll be at 6:30. On Saturday, July 23rd, it'll be at 10 o'clock here. It is a 2-hour-long walking tour. We'll be walking through the cemetery, so feel free to bring a chair and wear comfortable shoes. In early August, we have our series Stories from the Stones, Appleton's Icons. And in that series, we're going to be talking more about the different stones themselves and the different stories behind Riverside itself too. Moving from the Pioneer Cemetery to Riverside Cemetery, what some of the symbolism on these different stones mean, and a few stories behind the stones too. At Riverside, there are many stones that are shaped as this one is, and if you come on the tour, you'll discover why this is a popular shape for stones. You'll also discover urns and obelisks, which are also very common here at Riverside Cemetery. Program Appleton's Icons will be running at the cemetery on Friday, August 5th at 6:30 p.m. and then Saturday, August 6th at 10 o'clock in the morning. It is about an 1.5 to 2 hour walking tour program. Again, it's walking too, so make sure you wear comfortable shoes and you can bring some water and bring a chair. We hope that you join us here at the Riverside Cemetery for our programming this summer.